hours to throw in with the ashes. After that, captain brings the boat back to the harbor and make very sure you have a copy of the authorization the captain has obtained for spreading the ashes with the authorities to have no other legal problems later on. If the ashes are to be spread over the ground, you have to be very careful, because first of all, make sure it is legal to do so. Best source for this is the funeral or crematorium director. Family should decide on the grounds where the ashes will be scattered. You may have to obtain a legal certificate from the local authorities allowing you to spread the ashes on the ground selected by you. Once the legal issue is taken care of, at the appointed time and place, the immediate family can gather and spread the ashes with the help of a mobid or mobidia using the same procedures. This is the end of our disposal of the bodies. The ceremonies related to the soul of the deceased in North America, all the ceremonies we discussed before, let me mention again, we in North America follow, I'm on slide 66, we in North America follow all the above religious ceremonies relating to the soul of the deceased exactly as they are performed in Indian subcontinent with minor necessary adaptations, because we do not have bhajis and yajashnas and so on. And this is covered in slide number 28 to 39, so we won't repeat it here. So here is some of the mukta ceremonies that is performed in Chicago on the upper left, Vancouver. This is the place where a Parsi mobbed and a Irani mobbed praying together. Then on the above right is at San Jose. Lower left is San Jose boy ceremony after the prayers. The middle is the Miami group, Zoroastrian Association of Florida, first muktad in 2009. And then the next one is at 2011, where as you can see, the tables are expanding. About 30 plus families involved in that one. So now I am on 68 for a Sahib word Ham Bandagi. As our customs, we pray together in English. One of the prayers from Homage unto Avram is by Dastur Dala. I have given you a file that tells why Dr. Dala chose to write this book, because many Zoroastrians complained to him that they don't understand what they are praying in their language. So he wrote this whole book, which is an excellent daily prayer book for all of us. I am on slide number 69, and I'm going to move on to slide number 74, which is the fifth slide for the why Dasturji wrote this book. And now the slide number 75 is the prayer that we are going to pray together as our tradition. So if you please join me in praying it together, it would be a wonderful thing to do so. So here we go. Are you ready? Okay, prayer for the dead. Death of our dear ones destroys the radiant joy of our home and plunges us in deep distress. We look unto thee, O Ramazda, for the relief of our grief and comfort of our hearts. Time can soften our sorrow. It cannot efface the living memory of our dead from our minds. We worship their pious memory, and it is the one gleam of sunshine in our lives shadowed by sorrow. Death has freed them from the material bondage. They have shed their frail earthly clay and departed this life to live hereafter in the realm of the spirit. Their earthly work is done, and they have laid down the burden that pressed heavily on them. From the din and dust and storm of life's struggle, they have gone to the deathless world of peace and rest, where light fades not and happiness fails not. 76. Our beloved have died in body to live in spirit a life higher and nobler than our thoughts can measure and minds can conceive. They rest in everlasting peace and joy with thee. Though lost to us, our dead have not forsaken us. They cannot forget us as we do not forget them. Though the seven zones divide us and the boundless space part us, they, the spirits, are above and beyond space. They are near us and with us and see us through our bodily veil. Death has silenced them. They speak not with tongues. They have cast off the vesture of flesh, and their souls hold their communion with our souls. And number 77, they care for us, they feel for us, and they bless us. They long for us and love us as we long for them and love them. They are ours as we are theirs. That has not dissolved our union. Thou, our Mazda, hast called them to thyself. We commend them into thy hands. Have compassion upon their human infirmities. Absolve them from the errors of the mortal life. If they have sinned in thought and word and deed, spare them in thy mercy. Gather them into thy fold. Admit them in the fellowship of thy blessed dead. Let thy light shine upon them. May they rest in thee in the shining, all-happy paradise of the righteous. Thank you for joining, and now we are coming to our Hamazor greeting. So, let us do the Hamazor now. Hamazor, Hama Ashobet. Let us be united in righteousness. And here you can see on slide number 81, I am instructing Cardinal Gracias of Bombay how to do Hamazor, as you see it, last December in Bombay. And now this is the Hamazor that we performed in Orlando when we had our tele class from there. And it just says Hamazor, Hama Shobet. So here I'm doing it with Joanne, Hamazor, Hama Shobet, and you can all do the same thing. Hamazor, Hama Shobet. Okay, this ends our class. Sorry for the little late in this. Hope you have I think I'm done except the acknowledgement. I want to thank you all for really coming together again one more time, spending your valuable time with us. And I want to thank Kersi Munshi also for his help in this, and my dear wife Joanne, who has for 46 years of supporting me in all my crazy endeavors. Hamazor, Hama Shobet. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you very much, Soli. Well done, well done.
Thank you, thank you. Sorry for the long time.
No, no,